When every digital giant of the world made smartwatches, there was definitely a hint that one day these smartwatches will rule our wearable industry. From fossil wrist PDA developed in 2003 to recent Apple and Samsung smartwatches with high-end technologies, these wearables have come a long way. With thousands of brands and millions of smartwatches around the world, it is certainly a difficult task to search for the best in the market when you are on a budget. But worry not, I have picked some of the best smartwatches under $200 that you can consider buying. So without any delay, let's begin with the video. The first smartwatch under $200 that I recommend is Fitbit Versa 3. I know it's not the latest Fitbit Versa smartwatch, but I think it is better than Versa 4 for various reasons. I will recommend watching my Fitbit Versa 3 versus Versa 4 video to know why I recommend Versa 3. One main reason why I recommend Versa 3 is that Versa 4 has limited app support and no music playback support at the time of making the video. You can check out the video using the I button. Speaking about the build quality, I found that the Versa 3 comes with a very pleasant and comfortable design, which definitely suited my wrist and felt comfortable enough to wear it to sleep. Fitbit has retained the spherical design, which obviously seems attractive on a smartwatch. Within the box of the smartwatch under $200, I found that the company has provided small and large bands. So regardless of whether or not you have a big or small wrist, you will be able to use this smartwatch. This watch is also available in a lot of color combinations, including blue gold, pink gold, olive soft gold, and black color variant. I went with the olive soft gold variant, but you can go with other colors as there isn't any price difference. One thing that makes it one of the most unique smartwatches on my list is the fact that it has one button interface. It was a little difficult to get used to, but once I did, using it was a piece of cake. This one single button will function for both select and back options, which seems to be a better way of navigation other than the touchscreen itself. Talking about the display, this watch comes with AMOLED screen which made the text on the watch easy to read. It also has an always-on display, which means I didn't have to flick my wrist to read the time. I know the feature can be a battery drain, but don't worry, you can turn the always-on display off or schedule it as well. This smartwatch under $200 also offers some highly advanced health and reliable fitness features like heart rate monitoring and sleep analysis. I also like that the smartwatch offers a heart rate alert feature, which alerted me when my heart rate crossed or fell below the set threshold. This helped me a lot, especially during my workouts. It ensured that I didn't push myself unnecessarily and risk any injury. This can also be helpful to track the intensity of the workout. Moving on to the sleep score and sleep analysis. It offers one of the best sleep tracking available on the smartwatch. I got a better understanding of my sleeping time, which helped me in alerting and changing my lifestyle. I was able to track the amount and quality of my sleep in different rapid eye movements sleep stages. For people who are really looking for insights into their sleep quality, this can be a very reliable and accurate feature offered by Fitbit. By the way, Fitbit Versa 3 also comes with built-in GPS, which means I didn't need to carry my smartwatch to my outdoor runs. Besides fitness tracking, Versa 3 offers smart features as well, like the ability to take calls using the built-in speaker and microphone. I have also made a dedicated video analyzing the onboard speaker on my YouTube channel. You can watch the video using the I button to know more. Moreover, you can also read and interact with text and IM messages on Fitbit Versa 3. I used it to check my emails, messages, and WhatsApp messages. You can check all the things you can do in my video using the I button. Another thing that I liked about Fitbit is that it supports both Android as well as iOS devices. Reliable features like heart rate monitoring, sleep analysis, personal insights, and various advanced features like built-in Alexa, music control, 24/7 display, sleeping, as well as the few voice commands over the microphone make the Fitbit Versa 3 completely worth the price. Fitbits are great, But one of the best smartwatches to buy under $200, launched in 2022, is Amazfit Trex 2. Although it is a Chinese smartwatch brand, but let me tell you, they make phenomenal smartwatches at reasonable prices. I like rugged looking G-Shock-like watches, and Amazfit Trex 2 provides the best of both the smartwatch and G-Shock world. This watch is water resistant up to 100 meters and can survive extreme temperatures of 158 Fahrenheit to as low as -40 Fahrenheit. I can vouch for the rating as I recently went on a trek at the height of 3,500 meters in the Himalayas, where the temperature was extremely low and it was raining and snowing the entire time. Needless to say, the watch performed really well and came out unscathed. However, it did have a problem in pinging the GPS, which was surprising considering that this smartwatch under $200 supports 5 global navigation satellites. Maybe I should have used high accuracy mode on the watch instead of the balanced one. It did perform really well during my testing in the city and countryside, which I have made a video on. You will find my Amazfit Trex 2 GPS accuracy video in the I button, in which I have also talked about various GPS modes available on the watch. Another two important new features available on the Amazfit are map importing and heart rate strap support. So if you don't trust wrist-based heart rate tracking for your sports activity, then you will love Amazfit Trex 2 as it supports a chest strap. While you are at it, you can also import maps of your favorite cycling or running route on the smartwatch under $200. Talking about sports tracking, Amazfit Trex 2 comes with 150 plus profiles. I was really impressed with the built-in running, cycling and jump rope profile on the smartwatch. It goes neck to neck with various well-known brands like Samsung, Apple and Garmin in terms of accuracy. However, some profiles like strength training are more or less gimmicky, but they can be improved with future updates. I have made an in-depth review of Amazfit Trex 2 discussing the features, fitness tracking, sports tracking, battery life and more. You can check the video as usual using the I button. If you skipped the video, then let me tell you, this smartwatch under $200 offers one of the best battery life. A single charge lasted me 7 days with all the features like always on display, heart rate, sleep monitoring, blood oxygen tracking, stress tracking, GPS cycling tracking, and so on. While it is a good watch overall, it has some downsides too. For instance, it is a 47.1 mm size smartwatch, which makes it a big smartwatch for small wrists. So not everyone might like or find this watch comfortable to wear. Another feature missing is the speaker for taking calls, but it is a rugged smartwatch, so it can be ignored. However, the biggest downside is the limited app support like an Apple or Wear OS smartwatches. Overall, it is a great smartwatch under $200 if you don't mind the above mentioned shortcomings by me. Android smartwatches have been reborn with the launch of Wear OS 3.0, and the watch that kickstarted the revolution was Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. I know Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 has been launched and Watch 6 is about to, but they cost more than $200. So if you don't mind not buying the latest and greatest smartwatch, then I would recommend Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 as it is more value for money. You can watch my Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 and Watch 5 comparison video as well using the I button. Talking about the Watch 4, it comes in 40mm and 44mm sizes, which means regardless of your wrist size, you can get one for yourself. Build quality is phenomenal. It comes with an aluminium frame and has Gorilla Glass in front for the protection. The stock silicone strap provided is one of the best I have used in a smartwatch. It is easy to put on or off your wrist and gave me a good grip. Display on it is an AMOLED display, which ensured good readability while using this Android smartwatch on the beach. It is a 1.4-inch display, which is one of the biggest screen smartwatches on the list. During my day-to-day usage, I found the watch to be responsive and lag-free. It is because this $200 Android smartwatch comes with a dual-core Exynos W920 processor, which ensured smooth performance. The onboard 16GB storage and 1.5GB of RAM makes this smartwatch a beast. I installed various apps on the smartwatch and I have recommended the apps on this channel as well. I will be leaving a link for the same in the description below. In terms of health and fitness tracking, I found that sleep tracking on Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 can be improved. It detected deep sleep to be way less, way too often. I have talked about this issue in great detail in my Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 review. I will recommend checking my review video using the I button. All in all, it is the best Android smartwatch under $200 that you can buy. There are three main reasons why I recommend this smartwatch. That is, it has an onboard speaker for taking calls, good third-party app support, and decent fitness tracking. If you love round-shaped smartwatches but hate average battery life on smartwatches, then Amazfit GTR 4 is the watch you want. Unlike the previous Samsung Galaxy Watch 4, I found the battery life of Amazfit GTR 4 to be phenomenal. A single charge with heavy usage lasted me 7 to 8 days. You can watch my Amazfit GTR 4 battery test video to know my experience with the watch. By the way, I have also made an in-depth comparison video of Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 and GTR 4, so you can know the main difference between the two watches in my detailed video. Links for both the videos will be in the description below. Talking about the build quality, Amazfit GTR 4 comes with an aluminium frame and has high gloss bottom shell. I liked the finish of the bottom shell and it felt like it is made of ceramic on my hand. However, I would like to add that this smartwatch is 46mm in size, which makes it one of the biggest smartwatches I have talked about in the video. Speaking of the display, Amazfit GTR 4 comes with an AMOLED display which has a resolution of 466 by 466. During my usage, I was really impressed with the display as it is quite easy to read under direct sunlight. Besides the usual specs, I also like the sports and fitness tracking on the watch. I use the watch to track my running, cycling, swimming, hiking and walking. This smartwatch under $200 also has a built-in support for 5 navigation satellites which track my outdoor activities. I have compared this $200 smartwatch with Garmin on this YouTube channel and compared its performance. I will recommend checking out the video using the I button. Amazfit GTR 4 also features the latest BioTracker 4.0 PPG sensor, which is super accurate in tracking heart rate. Besides that, it also has the ability to track breath per minute, stress, and blood oxygen. In terms of sleep tracking, I found it to be better than Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. However, Fitbit still makes some of the best sleep tracking wearables, so if that is your priority, then Fitbit makes sense. Another department that Amazfit GTR 4 lacks is the App Store. This smartwatch under $200 doesn't support popular third-party apps like Spotify, YouTube Music, and Amazon Music. So if you want a smartwatch that supports these services, then you will be better off with Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. All in all, it is one of the best Amazfit smartwatches below $200 if you don't mind limited app support and big watch size. The next smartwatch is also a great alternative to Amazfit GTR 4 because it is available in 42mm and 46mm sizes. So if you are looking for a small smartwatch under $200, then this will be perfect. During my usage, I also found that Huawei GT3 offers incredible battery life of 7 days on a single charge. By the way, if you're confused between Huawei GT3 and Amazfit GTR 4, then I would recommend watching my comparison video using the I button. Despite the low price, I found Huawei Watch GT3 to be as good as Amazfit GTR 4 in most departments. For instance, GT3 also supports 5 navigation satellites. Still, I found it to be good enough to track my outdoor walks, runs, and cycling. In terms of heart rate accuracy, I will say that GT3 is as good as Amazfit GTR 4. Besides heart rate, this watch can also track your stress, sleep, and blood oxygen. Huawei GT3 also comes with a built-in speaker and microphone, so you can take calls on the watch. It really helped me whenever I was not immediately able to reach my phone. One department where Huawei fell short in comparison to Amazfit GTR 4 is in the number of sports profiles, which is 96. Compared to that, Amazfit features more than 150 plus sports profiles. All in all, it is a great smartwatch below $200 that you can get from Huawei. It has a great build quality and all the features almost all the watches have to offer. So guys, those were the 5 best smartwatches under $200 that you can buy for yourself. Do you agree with my video? Or do you think there should have been any other smartwatch on the list? Leave the watch you recommend in the comment below. With that, it's time to say goodbye. Don't forget to press that like and subscribe button before you leave. See you next time.